Hello students, welcome to Dr. Ashok Madik's lectures, studied made easy. So today I'll be teaching you consignment account. I'll take one comprehensive sum in which various adjustments are covered. Okay, so in consignment account, you may be asked to prepare consignment account and goods sent on consignment account. These two accounts. Sometimes they may ask you to prepare consignee account. Okay. First, let me clear the background. Consignment is an arrangement wherein the owner of goods sends some part of his goods to a person who is located far where the seller cannot go. So it's just like a principal and agent relationship, wherein one person sends goods to a person who is located in another city and who undertakes to sell the goods on behalf of the seller. Okay, so for this, the agent will get some commission. Okay, both the parties, that is consignor, the person who is sending goods, the seller is called consignor, and the person who will sell goods on behalf of consignor is called as consignee. Okay, so both of them may be incurring some expenses. Okay, which will be recorded in consignment account. Okay, normally these accounts are prepared in the books of consignor. Okay, I'll just write in the books of. In our sum, Mr. Prasad is the consignor, so I'll write in the books of Mr. Prasad. Okay, so in the books of Prasad, we are preparing consignment account, goods sent on consignment account, and consignee account. Okay, I'll read the sum. Mr. Prasad of Alibag consigns 200 cotton bales of the value 600 each to Prajakta of Pune at invoice price of rupees 1000. Okay, the cost is 600 each, but they are sent to Prajakta, who is located at Pune, for rupees 1000 each. Okay, now the very first thing we should know that in this consignment account, whenever we are sending goods, we'll record them at invoice prices. Okay, and we'll reverse the stock reserve. Okay, as we did in earlier chapters, a reverse entry will be passed to record the difference, that is profit. Okay. Okay. So let us start. The very first entry will be the owner Prasad has introduced goods on consignment, or rather he is sending goods on consignment. So it will be consignment account debit to goods sent on consignment. Okay, so first entry will be for the goods which are being sent to consignment. So goods sent on consignment. Okay. So how many bales are we sending? 200. Although the cost is 600, we are sending it at value of 1000 per bale. Okay. How you will get the amount? You have to multiply 200 with 1000. Okay. So 200 into 1000. Okay. So amount will be, I'll write the amount. Okay. The invoice price of goods consigned is 2 lakh rupees. Okay, students? Okay. Then Mr. Prasad incurred by way of freight, insurance, and sundry expenses a sum of rupees 2000 on the consignment. The owner himself, the seller himself, has incurred some expenses. Remember this, whenever the owner himself is spending any amount on consignment, we have to record as to cash bank because he's spending cash. To cash bank. Okay. Total amount, how much he has spent? So he has spent 2,000 rupees on this. Okay. Then I'll read further. Prajakta accepted a 3 months bill of exchange as an advance for 50% of the total invoice price of the consignment. Okay. The Prajakta has received consignment worth rupees 2 lakhs. Okay. Since she is getting the goods, she will have to pay some advance. Okay. To Mr. Prasad. So how much she is giving? 50% of the invoice price. So she will be giving a bill of exchange of rupees 2 lakh. Okay. So Prasad will be receiving that bill. Okay. So when we receive bill, what is the entry? Bill receivable to Prajakta, isn't it? When we receive bill, we debit bill receivable. Okay. To who is the giver? To Prajakta. Clear? So in Prajakta, this consignee is nothing but Prajakta. I will write Prajakta instead of consignee. So in Prajakta, it will be by bill receivable. Okay, very simple entries. I'll write by bills receivable. How much? 1 lakh. Okay. Okay. I'll explain once again till here. Okay. This is the consignment sum. In this, one person, that is consignor, send goods to an agent who is consignee. In our case, Mr. Prasad is consignor and Prajakta is consignee. So Mr. Prasad is sending goods, 200 bales of cotton. Okay. Its costing is rupees 600 per bale, but he is sending it or invoicing it to Prajakta at 1,000 per bale. Okay. So 200 into 1,000. So total invoice price is 2 lakh rupees. This is clear. Okay. And then he spent 2,000 rupees on this consignment. So that will be recorded as 2 cash. Okay. You can mention the entry. It is spent for what? Okay. I'll just mention expenses. You can give details if you want. Okay. So he has spent 2,000 rupees in cash. Okay. So whenever Prasad spends any amount, you have to record as 2 cash. Okay. Okay. Then it is given to us that Prajakta accepted a 3 months bill of exchange as an advance for 50% of the total invoice price. Okay. The invoice, pro forma invoice, which is raised by consignor. Okay. A rough bill, we can say. Pro forma invoice means a rough bill. Who makes it? Consignor. Okay. And to whom it is sent? Consignee. Okay. Who makes it? Consignor and sends to whom? Consignee. Okay. Pro forma invoice. Okay. Okay. So now 2 lakh rupees bill was sent to Prajakta and she was asked to pay 50% of it. So 50% means 1 lakh rupees. So Prajakta will send us bill of 1 lakh rupees. Okay. So we received the bill. So entry will be bill receivable to Prajakta. See, in this entry, consignment account is not involved. These two accounts are involved in this entry, bill receivable and Prajakta. So this entry won't come in consignment account. Okay, clear? Okay, but in Prajakta it will come like by bills receivable. Even now. Okay. Okay. We'll proceed further. Prasad discounted this bill with bank at 10% per annum for 3 months. Okay. So now we have to calculate the discount which Prasad had to pay to the banker since he is discounting the bill. This will be considered as excellent discount on bill. Bill of exchange. Very simple, not that difficult. First, take the amount 1 lakh rupees into percentage. What is the percentage given? 10%. 10% per annum. Into it is for how many months? 3 months. So 3 upon 12. Okay, we'll solve this one. I'll do the calculation. 1 lakh into 0.10 into 3 divided by 12. There is a commission or rather discount of 2,500. Okay, so this will be charged to consignment account. Okay, so we can write to discount here. $2,500. I hope this is clear. Okay. In due course, account sale was received from Prajakta. Okay. Whenever Prajakta will sell goods, she will send a note. It is called as account sale. The details about good sold by her. Clear how much she has sold for, that will be given in that account sale. No? Let us read it. It disclosed that the consignee expenses amounted to rupees 3,000. Okay. So this is the amount she has spent. So let us even record this. See, whatever the consignee spends is also a part of expense of consignment. So we have to record it. But since we haven't recorded, we haven't spent the amount, we have to write Prajakta's name because she has spent. And we have to pay back it to her. So we'll write her name. Since she has spent the amount, don't write cashback. We have to mention that agent whatever it is. So in this case, it is project equal to how much he has spent 3,000. So record 3,000. Okay. So in project, it will be by consignment account. How much? 3,000. Okay. This time is also very easy, not that difficult. Okay. Only at the end, we have to do calculation of closing stock. That is a little bit tricky, but I'll show you a best way, easiest way to calculate those calculations or figures. Okay, so don't worry. I hope you have understood till now. Okay, I will read further. The 100 bales were sold for 1,200 per cotton bale, and another 50 were sold at 1,300 per bale. Okay, so see, we had, or rather, Prasad had sent 200 cotton bales. Out of that, Prajakta has sold 100 for 1,200 rupees and 50 for 1,300 rupees. So still 50 units are lying with her as a closing stock. Okay. So we'll record sales on the credit side of consignment account. It's an income. Okay. But who has sold it? Prajakta. So we have to write by Prajakta. Okay. In the bracket, you can mention sale. Whenever Prajakta does anything, you have to write her name. Okay. When she spent 3,000, we recorded on the debit side as expense and wrote her name. Now, since she has sold goods, okay, we have to record that sale as Prajakta's sale. Okay? Or on her account, we have to record. Okay. 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 She has sold 100 bales at the price of 1,200. The amount will be 1,20,000. Another 50 she has sold at the rate of 1,300. So amount will be 50 into 1,300. That's it. Okay. So we have recorded sales. Now second effect will go to project account. Okay. To consignment. Okay. Total will be 185,000. So I'll write 1,85,000. Okay. Okay. I'll revise everything once again. Okay, we'll revise everything once again. From the beginning only. Mr. Prasad of Alibag consigned 200 cotton bills of value of 600 each to Prajakta of Pune at an invoice price of 1000. Okay. So he has sent her goods quantity was 200 and that is 1000. Prasad incurred 2000 as expense. So whenever the consigners spend amount, it has to be recorded as to cash bank. Okay, how much? 2000. Okay. When Prajakta has accepted a bill of exchange for 50% of the invoice price. Our total invoice price is 2 lakh. So 50% of that is 1 lakh. So this much worth bill is accepted by Prajakta. When she accepts the bill, she will send it after signing it to the seller, that is Prasad. So on receipt, what Prasad will say? He will say bill of exchange is coming in. So bill received upon debit to Prajakta. Then Prajakta, he will write by bill received 1 lakh rupees. Okay. Students, entries will remain as it is, only the amount will differ. Okay. Okay. The place at which we are recording entries will remain set. The type of entry, everything will remain set. Okay. The figures will change depending on the quantity and the range. Okay. So bill received. Prasad discounted this bill with the bank at 10% per annum for 3 months. So we have to calculate discount. Okay. How to calculate discount? Very simple. Take the bill amount into 10% into 3 by 12. It comes to 2500. Now this amount will be charged to consignment account. So we'll write to discount. Okay, 2500 in consignment account. Okay. Then in due course, account sale was received from Prajakta. Account sale is details of goods sold by Prajakta. We disclose that she has spent 3000 rupees. So this is the expense. So we'll record on the debit side of consignment account. Okay. But we won't write to cashback. Why? Because agent has spent the amount. We have to repay that or reimburse it to that party. So we'll write that party's name to Prajakta. 3000. Okay. Second effect of this will be given in Prajakta as by consignment account. Okay. Then we are told that 100 bills were sold for 1200 per cotton bill. So on consignment account credit side, we'll write by Prajakta as sale is done by her. Below that, we are showing the bifurcation 100 into 1200 units. So 1,20,000. Okay, this is one at one selling price, and another 50 bills were sold at 1,300. So 50 into 1,300, 65,000 rupees. So second effect of this will be given in Prajakta's account on the opposite side, that is debit side. We'll write to consignment account. Total 1,85,000. Okay, so done till here. I'll read further. The consignee charged ordinary commission of 5% on sale proceeds. So we have to pay 5% to Prajakta as commission. So we have to pay 5% of the amount of sales which she has made. So on 1,85,000, we have to pay 5% tax. Okay. So again, this belongs to Prajakta. So we'll write to Prajakta. Okay. 5% of 1,85,000. Okay. I will calculate. So 1,85,000 into 0.05. That is 5%. 9250. Second effect will go in Prajakta's account. Okay, here it is on the debit side, so we have to record that on the credit side by consignment account. Amount is 9250. 9250. Okay. What else is given? A bank draft for the balance was received from consignee along with account sales. Okay. So later on, we have to close the account. Okay. But before that, we first have to calculate the value of closing stock. Okay. Okay. But before we proceed towards calculation of closing stock, I'll tell you that we have to, as mentioned earlier, we have to reverse the profit element. We have to reverse the profit element. Okay. So goods sent on consignment was worth 2 lakhs. Okay. How we got that? 200 into 1000. But this 1000 is the selling price. It included profit of 400 per bale, isn't it? Because our cost is 600. So that 400 per bale is our profit, which we need to reverse it. Okay. So I'll write by stock reserve on goods sent on consignment. Okay. And how to calculate that? It will be 200 into 400. Okay. So it will be 80,000. Clear, students? So we have reversed profit element in goods sent on consignment. Okay. Now we'll calculate the amount of closing stock. Okay, we have to calculate amount of closing stock. Okay, that will do. Now, I'll write working note. Calculation of closing stock. First, we'll calculate what is the amount spent on entire stock. Okay, so first value of goods consigned okay, value of consigned was is the total amount 2 lakh rupees. Okay, put the commas. Okay, then add expenses incurred by consignor. Add expenses incurred by consignor. That is Prasad. How much he has spent? Rupees 2000. Okay. If consignee has incurred any expense of transportation or carriage, even that has to be added in this. Okay. But once goods has reached consignee's go down, then whatever expense she has incurred or he has incurred will not be forming part of your cost of goods. Okay. So value of goods consigned plus any amount spent by consignor or any expense on traveling and insurance spent by consignee is to be added. But here consignee has spent only on rent. Okay. So her expenses will not be recorded here. Okay. So I'll just add it. So it will be 2 lakh 2000. I hope this is clear. Okay. While calculating closing stock, first add all the amounts incurred on those goods. Okay. And take the stock value at invoice price. Okay. Don't take cost price. Take at invoice price. Okay. The value at which we have sent goods. Clear? Just a minute. Okay, so this cost you have incurred for how many units? For 200 units, right? So we can say units and amount incurred. Value is there under value. Okay, so on 200 units, we have incurred 2,02,000. Okay, so how many units are unsold? 50. 150 is how much? Are you getting it? Okay, we'll cross multiply and get the amount. So it will be 202,000 into 50 divided by 200. Okay, so 50,500 will be the amount of stock. Okay, the value of stock which is lying at the go down of Prajakta. Okay, should I repeat this, students? I'll repeat once again. While calculating stock, first calculate the amount which. Okay. Goods consigned was 2 lakhs. Okay. Then any expense incurred by consignee on transportation or insurance till the goods reach her godown, they are to be added. But here it is mentioned that she has spent on godown rent. So she has not incurred any amount on transportation. Okay, so her expense will not be added. Clear? So total cost, total value rather, I will say. Total value spent on 200 units is 2,02,000. Okay. So we have to proportionately find out what is the value for stock which is unsold. So on 200 units, we have spent 2,02,000. So on 50 units, how much? So accordingly, we got 50,500 as our value of stock. Clear, students? I hope this is clear. So we record this as a closing stock followed by closing stock. Okay. This working note will carry at least 4-5 marks. Okay. So do it carefully. 50,000. Okay. Now, even this stock will include some profit. You know what is a profit? Okay. Included per bill. It is 400 per unit. And how many units are there in this closing stock? 50 units. So we can reverse that profit. Okay, closing stock is on the credit side. So you will reverse the profit on the debit side. What you will write to closing stock reserve. Okay. Okay, how many units are there? 50 units in closing stock, and per unit, per bill rather, we have charged 400 as a profit. Okay, so it will be 50 into 400. That's it. Okay, students. So this way you have to make this consignment account. Always first concentrate on consignment account and consignee account. Okay, this goods sent on consignment account doesn't carry many entries, or rather couple of entries only. What you have to do, you have to just reverse the entries which are recorded in consignment account. See, on the debit side we have recorded 2 goods sent on consignment. So reverse it here. We'll write by consignment account. How much? 2 lakhs. Okay. So fine. 2 lakhs. And for stock reserve, that 80,000, that also we have to reverse to consignment account. How much is the stock reserve on this? 80,000. That's it. Okay. Then we close this account. 2 lakh is the AVR side. I record that on both the sides. 2 lakhs. Okay. The difference, the balancing figure 1,20,000 will be transferred to trading account. Okay, so this is a very small account. Okay, while posting, just concentrate only on consignment and project account. Okay, consignment, goods sent on consignment will take hardly 2 minutes. Okay, I hope you have understood this. Now, what we have to do? We have to close the account. Okay, first we'll close Prajakta's account, as it is mentioned that Prajakta has accepted. I'll get that line again. A bank draft for the balance due was received from consignee along with the accounts. Okay. So we'll close the account right now and we'll receive the balance amount by way of bank draft. We'll write by bank. Whatever amount is balancing, we'll write by bank. Okay. If we close, I need 2 more lines here. So closing the account 185,000. Whatever balance is there, so it's going to sit by bank draft. So we'll write by bank. Okay. By bank. So totally 185 minus lakh minus 3,000 minus 925. So Prajakta will send a check. Okay, what rupees 72,750 to us. Okay, now we will close consignment account and find out profit or loss made by us. Okay. It may be online here. Okay. I close the account. Let us see which side is heavier. I'll explain this once again. Total is 3,15,000. I'll just take debit side total here. So difference will be our profit to P&L account. Okay, it will be 315 minus 236.70. So on consignment, Prasad has made a profit of 78,750. Clear till this stage. Still 50 units are to be sold. 50 bills of cotton. Okay. So students, I hope you have understood this sum, how to solve it. Okay. Sometimes there may be an additional commission. So they will mention how much percentage, like Dell trader commission. So apart from that 5% commission, they may give you 2-3% extra commission. So calculate that on additional sale and write on the debit side. Only okay. I hope this is clear, students. Okay. End the meeting now, and I'll send a Zoom meeting link to CR. They will send it to the group. Okay. Please join that Zoom meeting. Okay. Thank you, students. Bye. See you. Take care. In 5 minutes, I'm sending Zoom link. Okay.